Yeah, Fabricio Andrey, a rookie black belt, believe it or not. Look for his charge up as the referee. Let's get the camera on Fabricio in blue, because as the match starts, look for him to charge up.
Oh,
there we
there
go.
it is.
Channeling the Satoshi style warm-up. And that's interesting to see that Moreira was actually the one going for the ankle pick, because Fabricio Andrey hit the beautiful ankle pick
yes.
against Queixinho yesterday in the opening rounds.
Yeah, and it's interesting because we usually see that ankle pick to a guard pull, and that's what we saw, you know, the attempt here. But yesterday, Andrey was able to use it as a really beautiful takedown and score the 2 and come up on the top position.
Wow, a deep lapel control here for the Aries BJJ black belt on bottom.
A lot of spinning inversions here, and he had that lapel before he jumped, so we know that this is not a surprise that this is where he's going.
That is now wrapped around his lower leg about two, 3 times. Yeah, it's.
Look at that control of Fabricio's left shoulder. I mean, he doesn't really have any ability to regain his posture.
Shuts it down completely. That is a very tight control indeed. How on earth do you start getting yourself out of that?
just have to start spinning in circles. No, it is very, very difficult. The idea would be to try to, you know, bring that foot down. So use the hand to stuff that foot down and try to step over with the legs. But look at that beautiful posture control of Fabricio's left shoulder again. Very, very difficult with the amount of times he's wrapped the lapel, because he's made it so short. He's choked up on the lapel so much there really just isn't any slack. But I like that attempt. I like that that approach here. Fabricio's almost reached his right hand to the back, like a leg drag style, a little bit right to a turtle. Not quite able to accomplish that.
Moreira, Aries BJJ black belts. You'd have to think then that he probably wants to try and get this one back.
Absolutely.
For, you know, for what Fabricio Andrey did to Queixinho in that opening round yesterday. And you actually see Queixinho coaching Moreira from the sidelines. And if anybody knows, whoa, look at that. Nice near pass attempt from the leg drag. But
he's out of the lapel. Now he's starting to pour the pressure on, but a good wrestle up position from Moreira here. Beautiful single to a double leg here, but there won't be a score with the head.
Yes, there is. It seems that the head is not in danger of the guillotine. That is a solid 2 points there for Moreira. Nice work in sucking in that supporting leg, because we often see people come up on a single leg and then they hop around, they're bouncing around, and that was a very effective, very efficient finish, right?
Absolutely. The worst thing, you know, coming up on singles that people will do is they kind of stand still with the single. The second you're able to let your partner stand still and regain their balance, they're going to start to defend. So if you can keep off balancing them, that's good. And then the number one best thing you can do is attack the other leg, right? Because now you're really being efficient, not letting them hop around while they have a sprawl. So a beautiful transition immediately from the single to the double, and scored him the 2 points to come on top. So now he is in a 2-point lead with 7:40 or 7:30 left in this fight here.
Let's see what Fabricio Andrey's bottom game looks like, because from the matches that I was able to watch yesterday, I do remember he caught a submission in his second match. I believe there was an armbar from bottom, but
beautiful spider off balancing. I like to see that really, really big spider here on the left side.
Combining with that reverse de la Riva as well. That's a difficult, very tricky guard to deal with.
Yeah, interesting to see what he's going to throw at him here. We have, you know, spider, reverse de la Riva, and now we're opening up the lapel. So let's see where this goes. Beautiful last so it's kind of tilt to the left, breaking down the posture. I think it wouldn't be surprising to see some wrestle ups from this position as well, based on the wrestling we've seen or the takedowns that we've seen from him the last day or two.
It's an interesting development, isn't it, over the last couple of years, that sweeps still obviously exist in Jiu-Jitsu, but this wrestle-up style of Jiu-Jitsu, it's another 2 points there for, the first 2 points there for Fabricio Andrey.
2-2, about 7 minutes.
The trend of wrestling up from guard as opposed to just straight up sweeping your opponent, it's something that's developed, isn't it? There's a whole series of techniques that exist now from guard, and a style of wrestling up that's incredibly effective.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen so much of that in the last 2 days, you know, and it's, of course, we see a ton in no-gi, but especially in the gi, one of the most effective things about wrestling up is we can have these very strong grips on the pant on the sleeve, on the lapel, wrapping around on single legs, things of that nature. We see, you know, the Atos team use that pant grip very, very effectively, come up and kind of swing people down into almost like it's like a single leg, but they're like stretching your body out with the sleeve or a collar grip, and then the pant grip on the other side. So it's really, really nice to see a lot of innovation coming with these sweeping positions, and a lot of wrestle ups end in very strong passing setups as well.
Straight into
which
it,
is
right?
Devastating.
You bypass the guard, and
yeah.
I think anybody who's had trouble passing the guard knows that, man, just putting yourself in the position when you're already halfway past it is.
Oh, it's huge.
It's
You know, we
nice.
come up on double legs, and if you're finishing correctly or you're finishing ideally, you're coming up into a smash pass position already. Then you think about, you know, any sit-up guard sweeps that have the hand through the middle or even the sleeve through the middle, or sorry, the collar, the lapel through the middle, and now we're pinching down too.
Beautiful there, the work for Fabricio Andrey. He's looking to get the Toriander. There's a very good chance that he could get past here. He's onto the back, manages to shuck off that annoying lapel control that it was bothering him for a while. He was stuck inside the guard and he wasn't going anywhere. He was able to pop it off and now close to getting the back.
I really love his turtle control here, where he is not rushing and he has a super beautiful control of the hips. A lot of the time we see this turtle position get very scrambly, very fast. The person on bottom's rolling, they're spinning out because the person on top does not do a good job of controlling the hips. We saw a very, very patient Fabricio right now, really just holding the lapels, sitting really low on the hips, keeping the butt to the heels.
He's got one hook in so far.
Setting up some chokes here with that right hand through to the collar.
Oh, that is getting tighter. And this is pretty much exactly the same choke that he used to choke out Queixinho yesterday. He's got the one hand, it's deep, it's under the chin, going high with the other, behind the head. Can he get the finish here? Moreira is hand fighting for his life, but you can see the color of his face is changing, shows the pressure. The hand could be ready to tap there. There it is, gets the finish.
Beautiful.
3 matches, 3 submissions in a row for Fabricio Andrey. That is incredible.
Yeah, that passing sequence was beautiful, and then straight into, again, that patience and really just balanced control of the hips here. Really, really impressive passing.
Amazing finishing sequence there.
Our man number 1, who seemed to have a stop match with Gabriel Souza. Might be an injury or something over there. Hopefully nothing too serious.
Did have some knee problems last year at the Nogi Pants, but hey, let's just give Fabricio Andrey his moment of glory here. Gets his hand raised and moves through into the semi-final, and he is going to face Jamil Hill-Taylor next in the semi-final. That is a match you definitely don't want to miss. That's going to take place here on mat 2. That's a little later today.
Yeah, that's a really exciting match.
Win.
That was beautiful, very dominant. I'm very excited to see him and Jamil. That's going to be excellent.
Man, he's looked so sharp so far. Let's take a little look at the replay right now. Oh, this was the amazing guard, the lapel control. It's very unusual.
That was a great game plan. A beautiful switch right to the double leg. So smart.
The guard pass for me was incredible. The way that he kind of
swam his head under.
rolled.
Yeah.
And then the finish. Fabricio Andrey, man, what amazing jiu-jitsu. Top game, bottom game, finishing game, you name it. And he's looking super focused as well, Kendall.
He looks in the zone. Yep, must be the charge up.
Must be.